The Bold and the Beautiful. A storm of secrets, lies, and betrayal unfurls in Los Angeles. Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel, where we delve into the thrilling undercurrents and dramatic twists awaiting fans of The Bold and the Beautiful. The next 2 weeks, from June 16th to June 27th, promise an emotional roller coaster as secrets unravel, rivalries ignite, and shocking schemes threaten to upend lives in the sun-soaked yet perpetually tumultuous world of Los Angeles. From Steffy Forrester's heart-wrenching ordeal to explosive confrontations between Ridge Forrester and a returning Nick Marone, this period promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. So, grab your popcorn and let's explore the chaos and passion brewing in the Forrester family and beyond, with new layers of intrigue and surprising developments that will leave fans clamoring for more. The Shadow of Obsession, Luna's chilling game of deceit. Our journey into the heart of the upcoming drama begins on the sun-drenched beaches of Los Angeles, where a dark cloud of obsession is gathering over the seemingly idyllic life of Steffy Forrester. A pillar of strength and a fierce protector of her family, Steffy will find herself unwittingly at the center of a chilling plot orchestrated by a character whose mysterious intentions have kept us guessing, Luna Nozawa. Luna, a character whose enigmatic past has been a source of much speculation, will be spotted skulking near the shoreline, her camera equipped with a telephoto lens trained on Steffy's private moments with her beloved son, Hayes Finnegan. This act of voyeurism is merely the prelude to a far more sinister plan. Under the guise of innocence, Luna will orchestrate a clandestine meeting with young Hayes, presenting him with a seemingly harmless stuffed animal. However, this cuddly gift holds a dark secret, a hidden tracking device, unbeknownst to the child or his mother. This calculated move is part of Luna's broader scheme to gain Hayes' trust, setting the stage for a devastating plan that could shatter Steffy's world. If Luna succeeds in winning over the boy, the terrifying possibility of abduction looms large, thrusting Steffy into a crisis of unimaginable proportions. As Luna's obsession deepens, whispers among the locals suggest she's been seen scouting isolated locations, perhaps preparing a hideout for her sinister intentions. This storyline raises a plethora of questions about Luna's motives. Is she seeking revenge on Steffy? Is she connected to a past enemy of the Forresters? Or is her obsession rooted in a twisted desire for a family of her own? Whatever the reason, Steffy's maternal instincts will be pushed to their limits as she fights to protect her son from a threat she doesn't even see coming. A ghost from the past, Nick Marone's return ignites a fiery love triangle. While Steffy faces a hidden danger, another storm is brewing in the heart of the Logan family. The romantic entanglements in the Logan and Forrester families are as tangled as ever, and the unexpected return of Nick Marone is about to add another layer of complexity. Brooke Logan, a woman whose heart has been a battleground for many, will find her heartstrings pulled in conflicting directions with Nick's re-entrance into her life. Nick, the charismatic seafarer who once held a significant place in Brooke's heart, returns with his signature charm and bold advances, reigniting old flames that have long been dormant. Their passionate reunion is marked by a stolen kiss under the golden California sunset at a quaint seaside cafe, a moment that sends Brooke into a whirlwind of emotions. Nick, ever the romantic, offers her a chance to escape her tumultuous past and embark on a new journey of love and adventure on his yacht. This proposition will undoubtedly test Brooke's loyalties and her commitment to her current life. However, not everyone is thrilled about this rekindled romance. Katie Logan, Brooke's fiercely protective sister, can't help but weigh in with her sharp opinions. She cautions Brooke about the heartbreak that Nick's wandering heart has caused in the past, her concerns fueled by memories of Nick's previous indecisions which left Brooke in pieces years ago. Katie fears a repeat performance and is determined to protect her sister from another devastating heartbreak. Their heated discussion at the Logan estate, surrounded by family photos that bear witness to past joys and sorrows, underscores the deep sisterly bond, even as it reveals their differing views on love and second chances. The Battle of the Titans, Ridge and Nick's explosive confrontation. The ripple effects of Nick's return don't stop there. Ridge Forrester, despite his current relationship with Taylor Hayes, finds himself grappling with unresolved feelings for Brooke. When news of Nick's flirtations reaches him, Ridge's jealousy erupts like a dormant volcano, fueled by memories of their shared history and the life they once built together. This simmering tension is set to explode into a fiery confrontation at Forrester Creations, where Ridge and Nick will face off in a battle of egos and emotions. While Ridge's temper flares, accusing Nick of preying on Brooke's vulnerabilities, Nick remains cool and collected, a smirk playing on his lips as he revels in getting under Ridge's skin. Observers at the office will note how Nick casually leans against a desk, unfazed by Ridge's outbursts, almost as if he's enjoying the chaos he's stirred. This showdown isn't just about Brooke, it's a clash of pride and past resentments. Taylor, watching from the sidelines, will notice Ridge's fixation on Brooke with growing unease. Her intuition will tell her that his heart may not be as committed to their future as she hoped. The friction between Taylor and Brooke is also set to escalate during a tense encounter at a charity gala, where thinly veiled barbs and icy glares promise more drama in the days ahead. A sister's warning and a rival's fury, the Logan and Forrester women at war. Elsewhere, Steffy's protective instincts as a mother and businesswoman lead her to make a bold move that rattles Hope Logan. Reaching out to Daphne Rose, a glamorous figure from the past known for her magnetic presence and controversial nickname, The Nose, Steffy urges her to return to Los Angeles from her current residence in Paris. Steffy believes Daphne's influence could tip the balance in a personal and professional feud with Hope, especially given Daphne's past romantic entanglements with key players in their circle. Hope, however, is far from pleased with this development. She's anxious about the disruption Daphne's return could cause, particularly in her dynamic with Carter Walton, a man she's grown increasingly close to. During a heated phone call, Hope vents her frustrations to a close confidant, accusing Steffy of meddling and dragging old ghosts back into their lives just to spite her. The undercurrent of rivalry between these two women promises explosive interactions as Daphne's potential arrival looms like a storm cloud on the horizon. The unraveling of a villain, Luna's controversial character arc and fan discontent. Next, we will delve into the controversial trajectory of Luna Nozawa's character on The Bold and the Beautiful, exploring the writer's apparent decision to steer her away from any hope of redemption and cement her as a central antagonist. Fans had once speculated that Luna might find a path to salvation, but recent plot developments suggest the show's creative team has other plans. With a storyline that positions her as a disruptive force in Steffy Forrester and Finn Finnegan's lives, Luna's descent into villainy has sparked heated discussions across online forums and social media platforms. This article will unpack the latest twists, introduce fresh details to flesh out the drama, and reflect on the passionate reactions from the show's dedicated audience, shedding light on why this character arc feels like a missed opportunity for many. To begin with, Luna's current role as the resident villain on The Bold and the Beautiful has dashed any lingering hopes for a redemptive storyline. Initially introduced with a mysterious aura, there was a flicker of optimism among viewers that her complex background might lead to a heartwarming transformation. However, the writers have doubled down on her darker tendencies, crafting her as a persistent thorn in the side of Steffy and Finn. In recent episodes, Luna has been shown orchestrating subtle but malicious schemes, such as planting false rumors about Steffy's personal life to sow discord at Forrester Creations. Her actions, carried out with a chilling smirk during late-night meetings in dimly lit coffee shops, underscore a deliberate choice by the showrunners to paint her as irredeemable. This trajectory suggests that Luna is not just a passing antagonist, but a long-term disruptor, destined to recycle conflict in the lives of the show's core characters. Some behind-the-scenes whispers even hint that the writers are testing the waters for a multi-year arc where Luna's vendetta could evolve into an obsession with destroying the Forrester family legacy from within. Moreover, the decision to intertwine Luna's story so deeply with Finn's lineage has left many fans puzzled and frustrated. The revelation of Luna as Finn's daughter was initially a bombshell, promising rich emotional territory to explore familial bonds. Yet, instead of fostering a meaningful connection between Finn and Luna, the narrative pivoted to leverage this relationship solely for Sheila Sharp's benefit. Viewers have noted instances where Sheila manipulates Luna with promises of maternal affection, such as during a tense encounter at a secluded park where Sheila gifts Luna a locket containing a photo of them together, a manipulative gesture meant to bind Luna to her cause. Fan reactions online have been vocal, with one commenter lamenting, "Luna's connection to Finn feels like a plot device just to give Sheila more screen time." Finn's character is sidelined again for Sheila's drama, and there's no effort to build a genuine bond between him and Luna. This sentiment reflects a broader disappointment that the show missed a chance to explore Finn's paternal instincts or Luna's longing for acceptance, instead prioritizing Sheila's machinations in a way that feels forced to many. Additionally, the abrupt shift of Luna from a background player to a central villain has sparked criticism about the pacing and purpose of her character development. Early on, Luna was a peripheral figure, hovering on the edges of major storylines with occasional insights into the Forrester and Logan dynamics. Fans were content with her tertiary status, appreciating her as a wild card who added subtle intrigue, like when she once overheard a crucial business deal and hinted at blackmail without following through. However, her sudden elevation to a key antagonist, complete with a shocking act of violence in the murder of Tom Starr, feels unearned to much of the audience. One fan vented online, "They shouldn't have pushed Luna into the spotlight like this." Her motive for killing Tom was flimsy at best, tied to some vague grudge that was barely explained in a rushed flashback. Another suggested an alternative path, proposing, if they wanted her to be bad, why not start with her as a cunning opportunist, maybe a gold digger targeting the Forrester wealth? Moving straight to murder and unresolved daddy issues feels like shock for the sake of shock. These critiques highlight a perceived lack of depth in Luna's villainous turn, leaving viewers hungry for a more layered backstory to justify her actions. The repetitive nature of Luna's antagonistic role has also drawn ire, with some fans feeling the storyline is trapped in a predictable loop of conflict without progression. Each episode seems to rehash the same tension. Luna's schemes causes chaos for Steffy and Finn and escapes consequences, without opening new avenues for growth or resolution. A critic on a popular forum expressed this fatigue, writing, "It's the same old cycle. Wash, rinse, repeat. I'm yawning over here. I didn't necessarily want Luna redeemed, but why make her Finn's daughter if he's not even interested in being her dad?" It's like they opened a door to an intriguing plot only to barricade every possible path forward. This metaphor of a hallway with locked doors resonates with many, as does the critics' further imagery of a room without a door, kicked down so often it's no longer worth fixing. Fans argue that there's little incentive to emotionally invest in Luna's arc when the outcome feels preordained, as if the writers are content to let her remain a one-note villain in a house of recycled drama. Some even speculate that upcoming episodes might reveal Luna tampering with evidence at Forrester Creations to frame Steffy for corporate espionage, yet another tired trope that fails to innovate. Lastly, the broader implications of Luna's character direction point to a missed opportunity for storytelling depth that could have enriched the bold and the beautiful tapestry. Imagine a scenario where Luna's struggle for acceptance by Finn led to a tentative, awkward father-daughter dynamic, explored through quiet moments like shared coffee runs where Finn hesitantly opens up about his own tumultuous past. Instead, her role as a pawn in Sheila's games and a catalyst for endless strife feels like a shortcut to drama at the expense of nuance. Online discussions are rife with alternative pitches, such as Luna grappling with her darker impulses while seeking mentorship from an unexpected ally like Brooke Logan, who could relate to feeling like an outsider. Another fan mused, they could have made Luna's villainy a slow burn, driven by envy of Steffy's perfect life, building to a climactic betrayal that actually means something emotionally. These ideas underscore a collective yearning for a narrative that challenges both Luna and the audience, rather than relying on familiar, overtrodden paths of soap operability. Casting shakeups and a glimpse into the future. What's next for the bold and the beautiful? Next, we will explore the exciting updates in the world of the bold and the beautiful, diving into the latest casting news, long-awaited returns, and intriguing character developments that are set to captivate fans in the coming episodes. With preemptions causing a shuffle in schedules, the debut of a beloved veteran actor has been delayed, but the wait is finally over. We'll uncover details about returning stars, fresh faces joining the ensemble, and significant changes to familiar characters that promise to shake up the dynamics in Los Angeles. From nostalgic comebacks to surprising recasts, there's plenty to discuss as we look at who's stepping onto the canvas and what thrilling storylines await. Let's jump into the comings and goings of this iconic CBS soap opera with all the juicy tidbits and exclusive insights you've been craving. Kicking things off, we have the much-anticipated return of a fan-favorite character, as Jack Wagner makes his grand re-entrance as the charismatic Nick Marone. Originally slated for June 13th, his debut was postponed due to scheduling preemptions, but the wait ends this week as Nick steps back into the spotlight. Wagner, who portrayed the dashing seafarer from 2003 to 2012, is set to ignite the screen once more with pivotal moments alongside Catherine Kelly Lang, who plays his former on-screen wife, Brooke Logan. Their reunion scenes, filmed in the breathtaking landscapes of Italy, promise emotional depth and romantic tension as the duo shares lingering glances over glasses of wine at a quaint Tuscan villa. Sources close to the production reveal that Nick's return isn't just a cameo, but the start of a major front-burner storyline, intertwining his past with Brooke while stirring up conflict with other key players. Fans can also look forward to Nick interacting with John McCook's Eric Forrester and Torsten Kay's Ridge Forrester during these international escapades, where old rivalries flare up amidst the stunning backdrop of cobblestone streets and ancient ruins. Wagner's last appearance on the soap was in 2022, and his comeback has already generated buzz about whether Nick will reclaim Brooke's heart or unleash chaos in her already complicated love life. Beyond Nick's return, there's a notable shift in the younger generation of characters that has caught everyone's attention. Brian David Garlick has officially stepped into the role of Hayes Finnegan, the son of Steffy Forrester and Finn Finnegan, marking a significant recast for the character. Previously portrayed by twins Alexander and Chase Banks as a baby, Hayes has undergone a sudden age jump, a common soap opera trope to fast-track dramatic potential. Garlick, who made his debut on June 12th, is already carving out space for Hayes in the storyline, with expanded screen time this week that showcases the child's growing personality. In upcoming episodes, viewers will see Hayes in tender yet unsettling scenes opposite Lisa Yamada's Luna Nozawa, where the youngster unwittingly becomes a pawn in Luna's mysterious schemes. One leaked set report describes a poignant moment at a local park, where Hayes, clutching a favorite toy boat, shares an innocent conversation with Luna under Steffy's watchful eye, unaware of the undercurrents of manipulation at play. This recast signals the writer's intent to weave Hayes into more complex family dynamics, potentially setting the stage for emotional conflicts involving Steffy and Finn as they navigate parenthood amidst lurking threats. In addition to these headline-making updates, speculation is rife about other potential returns from the bold and the beautiful storied past. While no official confirmations have been made, whispers in soap circles suggest that the show might be courting another veteran performer to reprise their role, possibly tied to Nick Marone's reappearance. Could it be a former love interest or a long-lost family member of Nick's resurfacing to add layers to his current arc? Fan forums are abuzz with guesses, with some pointing to the possibility of a comeback for a character connected to the Marone family's shipping empire, perhaps introducing a sibling rivalry that challenges Nick's plans in LA. Meanwhile, casting calls have hinted at the addition of a new recurring character described as a ruthless business magnate with a hidden agenda, sparking theories that this newcomer could clash with the Forrestas over corporate control. Though details remain under wraps, the prospect of fresh blood stirring the pot at Forrester Creations has viewers eagerly anticipating how these new dynamics will unfold in the coming weeks, especially with the backdrop of international intrigue from the Italy shoot. On the flip side, there's curiosity about whether any current stars might be exiting the canvas, as soaps often balance returns with departures to keep narratives dynamic. While no major exits have been announced, industry insiders note that a few contracts for recurring players are up for renewal, leading to speculation about who might step away. One name floating around is a supporting character tied to the Logan family, whose storyline has felt stagnant to some fans. If true, their departure could pave the way for a dramatic send-off, perhaps involving a scandalous secret revealed at a glamorous Forrester gala, complete with tearful goodbyes and unresolved grudges. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.